Some of you may remember this from one of my other YouTube videos. I don't really keep it hooked up anymore. I hooked it up just for the sake of this. That's why it's only got one speaker. I bought this because I wanted to play my iPod in the car. It is the Belkin TuneCast FM2. It's nice, but the signal on it is utter and complete crap. That's being completely honest. So there's my iPod, and just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to my iPod. If I can find the port. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time. And I believe, there it goes. So that's on 97.7, and that's on 97.7. Now, the signal is going to be crap right now because I don't actually have an antenna hooked up. But I mean, right there, it's actually working. Now keep in mind, that's hooked right up to the antenna. If I back it up, here's what I usually get in the car. I'm not sure if you can actually hear that, but there's a good bit of static there. So, what we're going to do is a simple, quick little trick here to actually boost the signal strength on this. I'm going to go ahead and move my iPod out of the way. Now, you gotta love these Chinese manufacturers. It says made in China right on this thing here. Here, let's go ahead and show you that. Made in China. They make things so easy for me. I'm just going to go ahead and take out the batteries, I'm sorry. Put them over to the side. Now, there's one screw holding this thing together. See right there? There was actually a sticker over it when I first opened it up. The sticker came right off. Didn't say anything about warranty void if removed. I think it was an inspector sticker. Go ahead and try and get the screw out. Alright, the screw's not wanting to come out. There it is. Anyway, once you have the screw out, you can simply pull this apart. There's a couple little clips. One's right here, another one down here. If you can get those two off, there's the other one right there, then the rest of them will just come apart. Now when you open it up, it's going to be connected by a couple of lines to the battery door, and inside here there's another screw right there. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. It doesn't actually come all the way off. It's attached by a little, that's the screw from before, by a little piece of metal on the inside to keep it from actually coming off, which is kind of handy. Just make sure you get it all the way out. There it is. Now be careful with the screen. I had one of these before and I actually broke it because I broke that screen. Now, here's what we got on the inside. This is what we're going to be focusing on, is this side of the board. This blue wire right here is what the antenna currently is. And that little black box right there, that's what's causing it to get such a crappy signal. It basically lowers the signal way down. So, how we're going to fix that problem is actually very, very simple. I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries back in this real quick just to show you how much it does improve it. I'm going to go ahead and bring the iPod back into play over here on the right hand side. Alright, iPod's ready to go. Power this thing here on. If I put the batteries in right. There it is. Back on 97.7 already. Now, we got static. I'm going to take this little piece of wire here, and if I can focus the camera, try hands here because that's where the focus button is. Just Now, that is just with touching that wire. Can we remove it? Place it back on? That's it. So, how are we going to do this? Well, you can do it a couple ways. You can try and tape it on there, which I wouldn't suggest, or you can actually solder it, which is what I'm going to attempt to do. Hopefully I do not mess it up. And just to confirm, so everybody knows, it's right here, this little black box, that little lead right there, is what you need to attach to. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to come back after I have soldered it in, because it's not going to work me trying to record it while I'm doing it.
Let's play some Tetris, motherfucker.
Alright, here's just a quick little update. I got it done. It's not put back together yet. And it turns out my solder gun and my solder and stuff, I don't have any here, and it's like 3:30 in the morning. So I didn't actually get to solder it. What I did do was I had some super glue around here, and I just super glued it. So this actual glue is drying right now, but I can show you if I push play over here. Now I'm actually getting a signal and I'm not touching it. If you could recall from a few minutes ago, this radio here would not even pick up the signal because it doesn't actually have an antenna on it. That's all there is. So hopefully here in a few minutes this will dry up and I can go ahead and put it back together and take it out to the car and make sure it works good. So
Alright, everybody, now here we go.
okay, well, I got it all put back together, and here's the final product. I've got this little wire. This is the wire that I super glued to the board inside here. I know it looks kind of ugly, but if you really want to, you can sit and let me try this here. You can kind of tuck it up into the little gap right there. I don't really seem to see a problem with it like that. The only problem with leaving it out, I mean, I could have wrapped it up inside there if I wanted to, but this was a little easier, and I thought maybe it would give it a little better of a signal strength. The only problem is this used to slide into there, and now it can't. I myself don't see that as a problem because whenever I'm using it, this is going to be out anyways. That's it's all right. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out to the car and try it out.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Alright, we're out here in the car, and I'm sorry my camera's crap and it's really dark out. It's like 3:30 a.m. and it's snowing. I've got my key here. I'll go ahead and put the key in the ignition. Turn it on. Now, we've got 97.7 tuned in there. Go ahead and turn the TuneCast here on. Got it on 97.7. Go ahead and hit play. And just set it down there. Still not the greatest, but I leave it sitting there, sitting down in the ashtray. Now before in this car, I was lucky to even get a signal. Now you can hear it. It actually sounds halfway decent. So that is the Belkin TuneCast mod that I just did. And you can see more fun little tips like this at themodshop.net.